Hey, it's Cecilia. Welcome to day 7 of the F Clutter challenge. I'm trying not to talk too loudly because I'm actually at my mother's house and she's sleeping. She's just moved in and there are boxes everywhere, but here I am. I'm here. I'm here for you. Dudes, we're halfway through the challenge. And you know what that means? That means that we have to ooh, 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 ooh. We have to celebrate. I'm so corny. We actually do need to celebrate. And your perfectionist might be saying, but I'm not finished yet. Yes, exactly. Even if you were finished, newsflash, it wouldn't be good enough for your perfectionist. I know this from experience. I've gone through a lot of my life not celebrating really important milestones. I didn't go to my high school graduation, I didn't go to my university graduation, and university wasn't easy for me. That was something that deserved to be celebrated. So now I try to make a point of celebrating things, even if my perfectionist doesn't find them important. So, your challenge for today is a little bit different. I want you to set your timer for 15 minutes, and for 15 minutes, I want you to celebrate. I want you to celebrate that it's day 7. Even if you started yesterday, you still get to celebrate. Even if you don't think you deserve it, it's that much more important that you celebrate. So let's just talk a little bit about what celebration is and what it isn't. A celebration is something that makes you feel good. And it's something that's done consciously. So, what happens often when we are battling with perfectionism is that there's this sense that we always need to be working all the time. But we usually aren't working all the time. We might be thinking about working all the time. Perfectionism, procrastination, besties, they go along very well. Um, so there's this sense that even when we're not working, even when we're not clearing our clutter, that we should be clearing our clutter. And it's actually super, super important that we take very conscious time off, especially when we're embarking on a challenge like this. And the reason for this is that if we don't consciously take time for self-care, for celebration, we're going to take time anyway, but we're not going to take it consciously. And so we're not going to get the benefits and the satisfaction of taking care of ourselves. So what that looks like is you are putting off doing something and instead you are binge watching Gilmore Girls on Netflix. You are on Facebook liking things. Um, and in the background, there's this sense of tension because there's this feeling that you should be doing this other thing. Whereas if you consciously give yourself a break, then you can actually enjoy it. I actually had an experience of this the first day of the challenge. It was a bit of a push to get this going because I literally decided to do this the night before. And my partner said, you know what, I'm going to cook dinner tonight. Why don't you go and rest? And at first I was like, no, I need to be working. And then I was like, you know what? I am. It's been a big push. I deserve just to go rest. And so I just laid on the couch and I didn't do anything. I just laid there and looked at the Christmas tree. And that was my celebration. So the celebration doesn't necessarily need to be this big extroverted thing. It's you acknowledging the fact that you've made it this far. Um, but you know what? If you want to take it all off and dance around your kitchen naked, I fully support that. If you want to go for a walk, if you want to, I don't know, like get dressed up fancy to make yourself breakfast, really, it can be anything. As long as you're doing it consciously. So again, challenge today, set your timer, 15 minutes, and celebrate. And when it goes off, you can continue celebrating. but it's okay for you to stop. um, I'm a little bit out of it, but I'm just so happy that we're doing this and so happy that we're here. It doesn't mean that you can't clear clutter today. If you want to, you certainly can, but then you want to do extra celebrating when you're finished. Okay, love you, love you, love you. I will see you tomorrow and have fun celebrating. Jazz hands. Bye. Bye.